Alright, here is day 2. Make sure you've completed day 1 before you even go farther in this video. Day 1 needs to be done. Okay, so we're still on lesson 19, measuring with tiles and rulers. This is day 2, which is on page 196. So, let's explore the idea you can use 1-inch tiles to help you understand a ruler. Use the tiles your teacher gives you to find the length of the yarn. I do not have the tiles, we will have to get them out. But for the sake of this video, I will get you some tiles. So it should be way easier to figure that out. So, once you lay them out, you need to make sure the first tile, the very edge of the tile, I'm just going to draw it, make sure the very edge of the tile you have starts here, and the last tile ends here, okay? That's all you need to do, and you should get the same answer. So, after you get the tiles, go ahead and try it and see what you get, and then unpause the video and see if you're correct. The answer is, how many tiles did you use? You should have used 6 tiles. Each tile is 1 inch long. How long is the yarn? Well, we know that it was 6 tiles, so it's 6. But in Mrs. Rice's class and in math, you need to label your answer. So what should we label it as? It says each tile is 1 inch long. Okay, so if I know it's 6 of those, because it was 6-inch tiles, so that must mean it's 6 inches. Okay, it's 6 inches long. Number the tiles you used in order from 1 to 6. Place tile 1 above the ruler below. Place it so the left side of the tile lines up with 0. Then put the other tiles in order next to it. So that's for this one. You're going to use the tiles that you used for this one, okay? So they're saying that when you use a ruler, the very edge of anything, so if I was to measure my pencil, the very edge, the very tip of this, does not go all the way over here. It has to start at 0. All the numbers start at 0, so you don't just shove it up to the edge of the ruler. No, 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 no. You have to shove it to 0. See how there's still a little space right here? That's good. You need it lined up with 0 to get its true measurement. So you're going to do that with the tiles, okay? And see what you get. What do you notice about the numbers on your tiles and on the ruler? Well, if you have them lined up, you're going to notice tile 1 ends at 1, so it's this long, or it's this long, okay? And then tile 2 lands on 2. And it keeps going. Because tile 3 will land on 3, tile 4 on 4. It's because they are 1 inch apiece. The tile is 1 inch, so that means from 0 to 1, that's 1 inch. 1 to 2, that's another inch. So they're going to land like that. Let's talk about it. Where do you put the first tile when you measure the yarn? Where are you going to put it? We just talked about it has to go where? At the edge of the yarn. Because that's to line up with 0. That's how you begin. How do you find the length of the yarn using tiles? Well, each tile is 1 inch So you line them up and count how many it took to reach the other end of the yarn. Okay. Use your ruler to measure the yarn. What number on the ruler should you line up with the left end of the yarn? So it's saying what number do you line here using a ruler? We just talked about it. You may try this, but you need to make sure that you line up the left side of any object with the 0. Has to start at 0, not the edge of the ruler, the 0. Now, how do you find the length of the yarn? Well, you look at the other end of the yarn. So you look at the other end of the yarn. It lines up with 6, making it 6 inches. Okay, so it's 6 inches long. Try it with the ruler. There's rulers up front, like I showed you. Get one when needed. Try it another way. Now use 1 centimeter tiles. So we're switching from inches to centimeters. Use 1 inch centimeter tiles to measure the length of this yarn. How many tiles did you use? Same deal as over there. Try it out with the centimeter tiles. Make sure you line this up with 0, or I guess in this case with tiles. You just need to make sure they are perfectly lined up. And then unpause the video, see if you're correct. You should have used 11 tiles. Each tile is 1 centimeter long. How long is the yarn? How many centimeters? Well, how many tiles did we use? We used 11. Now use the centimeter side of your ruler to measure. Based on the ruler, how long is the yarn? So you're going to flip that ruler and remeasure this piece of yarn. You're going to get the same answer. Should be 11, but now you need to make sure to label 11 what? What did you measure with? 11 centimeters. Labeling and when you're doing measurement is very, very important, so you need to pay attention to those words, okay?